Cascade Casino's You Are On Screen, your look into the world of film and television. Brought to you by the Cascade Casino in Langley.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Well, it seems like we're getting all the cast of Sanctuary through the doors these days.
That's right. Well, it's because they've just wrapped up their season, and our next guest, Dunne, his goal is to sleep for the next little while. Of course, plays Dr. Will Zimmerman on Sanctuary.
How are you?
Robin?
Hey guys, look how good you look. It's like
thank you.
You both look so wintry, and I feel like I should be interviewing you guys.
Robin, this is an excellent
what would you
way
like
to
to
start
talk about?
any interview.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little bit of a rush, a little bit of an urban rush, just looking at you
We
two.
still don't know what that means, so
I'm not gonna tell you where the rush is occurring.
It's just there.
I'm not gonna jump up anytime
It's
soon.
a warm sensation.
Yes, it's
That's
a tingly,
all I know.
And it's not your cerebellum.
Yeah, no, it's not.
How are things, man? I mean, you honestly, I said, what are you going to do? You've just wrapped your season. What are you going to do? And your honest answer, I could see it in your eyes, was sleep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, the show has been great, but we've been working for eight or 9 months now, and getting up in the middle of the night and working for 15 hours. I mean, I'm telling you, I literally am sleeping in. I'm a little scruffy. I'm watching movies.
I've had this discussion. Forbes makes fun
I don't have
of me
a
all
cool
the time.
mustache. I mean, I didn't go Movember.
Did you
Thank
say
you for calling it
cool
cool.
with mustache?
It's, you know what? You just got to go a little farther, and you're Magnum, and that's pretty cool.
farther.
You know? We'll put a Hawaiian shirt on you.
Criticizing it now.
Magnum? What are you kidding me? Magnum is my hero.
Magnum's a cool mustache.
Magnum PI
You're gonna
is.
have a mustache.
There is nothing cooler than Magnum PI. Okay,
Thank you,
we'll
man.
get you a Hawaiian shirt, a Detroit Tigers hat. You're in.
Good to go.
Well,
Big Magnum
Forbes
fan, I
always
take
bugs
it.
me because to me, the most relaxing thing, and I'm getting the sense here the same way, is after working for a long time.
Where's this going? Okay.
It's not an urban rush.
Okay,
Because I have to be clean every day. I have to look reasonable. The first thing I do when I'm not working is I stop shaving. I stop washing a little as frequently. Like, it's very relaxing.
Yeah, you turn into like John Lennon in the 70s. So you're literally like down to here.
Do you do the same thing? No, I mean,
I think every guy does,
It's
don't
just
they?
so relaxing not to have to do that.
I do a little bit, and then I get to the point where I'm like, I look at myself in the mirror and I go, you just look ridiculous. You look dirty.
Yeah.
You disgust. Shave.
You disgust me.
You filthy
Now,
person.
You smell bad.
Yeah,
you look bad.
Aside from sleep, any plans for your time off?
No, I'm gonna go. We have a little bit of a convention in Australia that I'm gonna go check out, and it's kind of nice to be able to travel around and meet fans of the show around the world. So I'm gonna do that, and then like, I mean, it's a month today is Christmas.
I know,
What happened there? I mean, where's my life going? I don't know. You know?
Now home is Vancouver. Now do you
Home
travel
is Vancouver now,
anywhere for the holidays?
My parents are in Toronto, so it's possible I'll go there. I might go to Dublin. I don't know. I'm literally in this moment where
you have choices.
I have choices. I can't deal with it. I don't know what to do.
Well, for someone when you've been working for 9 months and someone else is kind of running your schedule, just all of a sudden that smorgasbord of options is too much.
Absolutely right. And being an actor, and I probably shouldn't say this for the rest of the actors out there, but being an actor is like being a child, because someone tells you, okay, this is what time you have to be. Okay, here are your clothes. We laid them out.
Here's your lunch.
Here's your lunch. There you go. Oh, you don't remember your lines? Okay, we'll give you this little script that has your lines on it for you. Okay, we'll put a piece of tape on the floor. This is where you stand.
It's a wonderful world, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And then you just kind of the harsh reality of, oh wait, I have to. I don't know how to drive. I don't know what.
How do I get there?
Where's my driver?
How come no one's making food for me? I don't know what to. A grocery store? What are you, crazy?
Now, the Sanctuary fans, they absolutely love you guys, and you do a lot of the conventions. You mentioned going to Australia, but how are you enjoying that aspect of the show?
How many countries are you guys in now? Like, it's so
obscene. I don't know, 1,000, 1,500, something. I don't know. We're all over the place.
I think someone said it was in the hundreds. Like, it's
we're up there, and yeah, it's really nice to The thing about the show is that we like it, and we're not only do we work on it, we're also great fans of the show. So anytime you're talking to a fan, I feel like we're just two fans talking about a show that we love. It just so happens to be my job.
You get to nerd out.
Yeah, totally nerd out.
Well, and it has that great international aspect to it in that the show revolves around this idea that there's sort of a little bit of a hidden realm in the world, and all those things that you hear about, all those stories you hear, the things that go bump in the night, they actually exist in this realm. And that's across cultures. Like, every culture has their boogeyman. They have their, their sort of thing that puts a little bit of fear in kids' hearts.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we have on the show, we have sanctuaries that are around the world, so we're traveling, of course, we're always.
Of course, you're not traveling.
We're not traveling. We're just in a studio in Burnaby most of the time. Yeah, so it's really kind of, you're right. It does definitely have an
Let's talk about the studio a little bit. We have some great footage of the CGI that makes Sanctuary what it is, and we've heard you guys talk about it before, acting on a green screen. But what is it like for you guys to watch the final product when the world is around you, the Sanctuary world?
Well, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the thing about working on a conventional show is when you see the finished product, you were there, so you kind of know what it's going to look like. But a show like this, like this clip right here, I mean, I was just literally standing on a stage, looking around, pretending that I'm seeing something.
It must be so wild for you to see it when it's like this.
Inspired.
Yeah. And then then I see the finished product. I'm like, oh, that's what I was looking at. God, my imagination sucks compared to what these guys have just been able to do.
It must give you such a huge appreciation of the people who do put the Sanctuary world together and make it look the way it does, because it's incredible.
Yeah, and it really is. The effects are really a main character in this show, and it's great. It's great. It's
well, and we have a clip that we're going to look at, and this sort of plays into the story arc through the season as well. And this is a dream sequence. Maybe set this up for us, or a nightmare sequence.
Well, yeah. I mean, Will has kind of been attacked and has these creatures who are sort of trying to get into his.
It happens.
Brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In my world, it's called life.
No.
Yes,
but
exactly. No, don't go there. But yeah, so this is a clip. He's in bed, sort of having a nightmare. The great thing, I mean, talk about great CGI here. They have actually morphed my face onto a guy with a much better body in the scene. If you just take a look, it's actually.
Eckford gets that done all the time.
I know, it's amazing.
From Sanctuary.
What is this place? Holly!
That's scary.
I love that.
It's kind of scary, isn't it?
The other thing that's great, because we've been fans of the show and we've been lucky enough to have interviews with people involved in Sanctuary, over the years since it first started. But just to see the momentum continue, I guess, and not only continue, but kind of grow for you guys as well. Like the enthusiasm, the level of CGI, the effects, the acting, like everything just seems to be growing in such a beautiful way with this show.
Yeah, and that's one of the many beautiful things about working on the show, because yes, we started on as a web series. It was relatively humble beginnings, and just to see how, like you say, it snowballed. I mean, the first 2 seasons we did 13 episodes. This year is 20.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I can barely drag myself out of bed these days. But I mean, there's many very huge episodes coming up this year. We have one episode. It is our biggest to date, budget-wise, scope-wise.
Are there more big scary monsters?
More big scary monsters. We're traveling to more places, and it's amazing to be on set on the show and go, God, look around and see all the amazing things that they're doing.
Well, and that interaction with the characters. I remember someone saying to us once that it actually takes a couple of years for a show to really get its momentum, for everybody to really sort of mesh into that cast and into those characters and into their reactions and interactions with each other as well. So.
Yeah, and it's nice to sort of play a character for this long and let sort of people gain awareness about it and new fans come to the show. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Well, Rob, enjoy your time off, get some sleep, and if you're like Eckford, you won't bathe. Normally you shave.
Attaboy.
I'm not gonna bathe, and you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I think. I know it's almost the end of November, but I think.
Well,
I think you're halfway there.
Shave this
the
off.
best part is if you shave everything else, all of a sudden that mustache pops.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then ladies galore, I'm sure. Just
run
like
for the hills.
Panties are just flying at you.
It's
just
insane.
crazy.
Not for Eckford, but for some people. But make sure you watch Sanctuary. Of course, it airs Friday nights on Space, 9 o'clock. Don't miss it. As Robin just said, some huge episodes coming up, and you'll want to watch them.